As somebody who travels quite a bit and has been on many cruise ships, there are certain things that I have learned over the years that help me make my experience either more streamlined, less stressful, and very important to me, cost less money. Today I'm going to show you one of these hacks that I've learned, and I hope it's going to help you too. I'm Morgan from the Very Unofficial Travel Guides. I've been making travel videos for 15 years now of popular and not so popular tourist destinations to give you a very honest, unofficial look at what it's like to be there. And I am currently on the Royal Caribbean Brilliance of the Seas cruise ship, finishing up my very first Hawaiian cruise. We boarded the ship in Honolulu about a week ago, sailed around the islands, and now are at the end of our crossing over to Vancouver. And it's time to start packing up my clothes. And the technique I want to teach you in just a minute is going to teach you how you can not only easily pack up all your dirty laundry at the end of your trip, but how you can also get a ton more laundry into the laundry bag that will be provided to you on your cruise ship. Let me just show you what I mean. I know this is kind of an odd angle, but I needed to put the camera up there so I can show you on the bed here how this works. And it all starts with the laundry bag. On most Royal Caribbean ships, in fact, I don't know if I've ever seen one on Royal Caribbean. You can correct me if I'm wrong out there. They don't have like a laundromat where you can just wash your own clothes. These are the bags that you'll get if you want to send laundry to be done for you. They do have an option if you just want to get one or two things washed and pressed or dry cleaned, then you can save money that way by just sending one or two things. But if you want to get like a big stack of laundry done, then there's an option that we always use, which is called just wash and fold. And sometimes you have to ask specifically for that. And sometimes on a longer cruise, it will show up as a special offer in the daily planner, the wash and fold offer. So that means the clothes are washed, but they're not like dry cleaned, and they're not ironed or pressed at the end of it. It's just basically, yeah, like it says, washed and folded. And that is, as far as my experience has been, the least expensive way to get a bunch of clothes washed. But if you just try to take like this mountain of dirty clothes here and cram it into this bag, it's not gonna fit. I'll show you. This is the size of the bag, and even if you're just gonna put one thing in at a time, it's not all gonna go in there like this. It just seems like it's too much. And you know what? I'm not gonna try it because I know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna rip the bag, and I only have this bag to prove my point. So you're just gonna have to trust me. The clothes like this are not gonna fit in there, but this is how they will. I call this the patented clothes lasagna technique. Start like this. The easiest way to do this is to separate your clothes into piles first, with all the long sleeves, pants, and dresses in one pile, then all the t-shirts in another pile, all the shorts in another pile, all the underwear in another pile, and all the socks. By the way, it's very important that you make a detailed list of how many pants, shirts, socks, etc. are going into the bag before you start your clothes lasagna, because you're going to need to provide this information later. Then start with the long stuff and lay them down flat, alternating one direction, then the other direction, and one direction, then the other direction until they're all down on the bed. Then go to the next bigger thing, which is the t-shirts, and do the same thing one way, then the other way, then the other way, and lay them as flat as you can get them. Then do the shorts, then do the underwear, and in the end, lay all the socks in a row and maybe a second row or a third row as flat as you can make it. All right, are you ready for the magic? Now, you simply reach under here and fold this part over, smoothing it out, pick it up and roll it over again, like that. Then you use the ends here. Well, I guess I'm gonna tuck these under this time. Flip that over, and look at how small this has become. Now it is easily gonna fit, of course, in my suitcase or in the laundry bag. Do you see this? I could even put more stuff in here now. Like I said, it's like a magic trick. When you saw that huge pile here before, I just, you never would have thought that would all fit in here, but then you do the clothes lasagna and bada bing, there you go. What do you think about that? Is this something that you have seen before? Did you see it from me before, or have you seen it from somebody else? When you saw that pile of laundry, did you think that I was going to be able to get it into that bag? It's always like a magic trick to me too, that you can, just by simply folding them in this lasagna technique, that it somehow seems to shrink. If this did help you and you want to help me out a little bit, make sure you subscribe to the channel before you go, press thumbs up, leave me a comment, and maybe check out my book, Getting Stitches on a Cruise Ship. It's available on Amazon now. Picking up a copy is not only a way to get a fun little read for your next cruise or wait in an airport lounge, but it's also a great way to support what I do here on YouTube, so maybe check it out. And I got about 15 more minutes to finish my pre-packing, and then I'm gonna head up to the top deck for one final pickleball match, and I hope to see you back here soon on the Very Unofficial Travel Guides. Bye-bye. Ew. And now, of course, there's a bunch of dirty dust and stuff here on the bedspread. I guess that's the price you pay.